So today we're exploring how you can get paid for getting people to watch YouTube videos, but you're not actually making the videos. You're simply connecting people with the videos that they need to see, and you can get paid every time they just open the video. Now this method is a little bit different from previous videos, and like always, I have a secret bonus at the end with a method where you can earn a lot more than just a few dollars. And of course, all you need to do to get access to that is by simply subscribing if you haven't done so already and hitting the notification bell. Well, let's get straight into this one. So if you saw any of my previous videos, this shrinkme.io may look a little bit familiar to you, because this is a website that you'll be using to earn money. But the way that we do that will be a little bit different from what I've previously discussed. And if you're not familiar, to get started with shrinkme.io, it's really simple. You just create an account, shorten your link, and then you earn money. And they also offer some of the highest rates as they boast right here. Feel free to check out their payout rates at the top of the screen here. Click payout rates and you can see per country. This is the amount that they pay if people from these countries click your link. And to see the proof of the payouts actually being made, just click payment proof at the top and you can see in real time how much people are getting paid and the different methods that they're getting paid out in, as there are many different payout options. The payout options are Bitcoin, PayPal, Payoneer, WebMoney. There are many options to choose from. Now we'll be coming back to shrinkme.io, but what you can do in the meantime is click register, fill out the basic information, and let's move on to the next part. Now what we would be doing is creating a slide deck with valuable information so that we provide the value up front. And as a result of the user getting value, they would then click the links for which we can earn when they do that. Now, I don't like setting these things up without the proper research. So let's do some research on the platform that we'll be posting that slide deck on. And that is slideshare.net. This website gets a massive 70 million views per month. And since it's a numbers game, this improves the chances of somebody clicking your links. So to find out the type of slide deck that we're going to build, just simply hit explore. And you can see all of the different categories here to choose from. For the sake of this example, I'll just choose travel. You can see the featured presentations here that people can download. So what we'll be doing is having a presentation similar to one of these and put some links in there that we can make some money from. And an easy evergreen topic is places to visit. There's also a lot of videos in places to visit, but we'll get to that. So it'll make sense to choose something like this. So places to visit in, we'll just choose a different location. First, let's look at what this presentation looks like. This is simple. This is just 6 pages, over 21,000 views. Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, slide 5, and slide 6. If you notice at the end of this presentation, there are some links, a way to contact them, and as well as a link to a website. And another link here. And we can't click it by just browsing online here. The majority of people that look at these usually click this download button. And by downloading it, they would get an access to these different links. And that's exactly what we are going to do. So just hit the sign up button. I usually just hit sign me up with Google. And once you've registered, you'd have this big upload button at the top here. So once you're finished creating the presentation, you can just simply upload it. Now that takes us to the next step, which is actually creating the slide decks. We're just going to use a free tool like Google Slides to get that done for free. So just search for Google Slides, log in, and let's get started. We are definitely not going to start a presentation with a blank template. So you can just go into the template gallery and see which options are suitable. For this travel type of presentation, it has to be really visual and to the point. Now something as simple like this photo album option might be applicable for this, where we can have some images with just a little bit of text on each of the slides. But let's say for you, your slide deck didn't require something that with so much of images in it. Maybe it was something that required more text. And to keep it more interesting, you needed to put a little bit more effort into creating the presentation. And Google Slides just didn't have the right template for you. You still don't have to spend any money. Check this site out. This site is called Slide Mania, where you can get awesome done-for-you templates for free. Just choose one here like multi-purpose. All of these are already pre-populated and you could just select one and you're good to go. I mean, just check this one out. I have a quick preview of what each of these slides look like. If you're using Microsoft PowerPoint, you could use the PowerPoint template. Or for my example, I'm using Google Slides. So you can just hit open in Google Slides. Hit use template and there you go. Everything is here. It's already pre-populated with all of the information. You can modify the text to make it suitable to your presentation based on the text that you will be putting in here. But for me, I'll just be using the simple template that I showed you previously. So I'll head back to this tab and I'll call it 6 places you must visit in London. And as I mentioned, this type of slide deck will be quite visual. So to get the photos we need for this for free, we're going to use 2 websites. One being Unsplash and the other one being Pixabay. So let's start right here on Pixabay. Let's see what we get for London. And these are all images that you can download for free and use in your presentation. You'd actually have details on the locations in the description of these photos. But what we can do is go into Google and search for places to visit in London. Let's see what we can find here. The London Eye, this is the first one. And you even have a little bit of a description here that we can place in the presentation as well. Now we can't legally use the image on this blog post. So what we'll have to do is head back over now to Pixabay and search for the London Eye. And there are images that we can use here for free. So just simply click one of them and you can hit free download and get the photo. And now to get some of the information for that London Eye location. And you could just grab this line here stating that the London Eye has unforgettable views of some of London's most famous landmarks. Copy that and let's go to the presentation now for the first one. Paste the text right here and we're just going to place one image inside of here. We want to grab the image that we just downloaded now. And all you have to do for that is hit insert image, upload from computer, delete this one and place this one right here. You can even move this around to cover up the entire slide and move it around a little bit. What we can place at the bottom of this brief description here is the link so that when somebody clicks it, we would get paid. But what are they going to click exactly? We want to find a video for them to click on that's related to this London location. So all we have to do for that is find a video about the London Eye. So just head over to YouTube and search for the London Eye travel video or something like that, so that we know it's a travel related video that would pop up. Just have a brief look at one of these videos to make sure that it's relevant. So let's say this first one was good. After I clicked it, I would simply come up here and copy this URL. I would then head back to shrinkme.io, hit new shorten link, paste the link in here and just hit shorten. Hit copy and then head back to the slide deck that we were creating and say something like see full video on this tourist attraction. Make sure to paste your link. And now all you have to do for the other 5 places that you must visit in London is simply repeat the process. The process of checking out in that article or another article maybe of other places that you could visit. This one has the Tower of London, Emirates Airline cable car. Using the information in the description here that you'll use in your slide deck. And to get the photos, you can use Unsplash or you can use Pixabay. Now I did mention that I'll have a bonus closer to the ending of this video. While you can earn some money every time somebody clicks on one of the links to those videos, how you can possibly earn a lot more than that, imagine somebody looking at one of these slides and seeing the 5 or 6 places that they could visit at a location, and even going into each of those videos and looking at what the place looks like. They decided, now is the time to actually book that trip and finally take that family vacation there. How convenient it would be if at the end of this slide deck, there was a link where they can just click there and go to book that trip. And that is exactly what you will be providing them. And the benefit here is that if they decide book a trip, in this case to London, and they select transportation requirements, the hotel, and it comes up to hundreds or maybe thousands of dollars, as long as they purchase through your link, you can earn a commission for that. There are many sites that you can do this, but one of the more popular ones is Booking.com. So at the end of the presentation, they can come straight to here, select the hotels and stuff like that. They can simply select where they're going, choose the dates, the passengers, hit search, select a hotel, reserve, and then you get paid. What you can do is just search for Booking.com affiliate program, click this link, and fill out the basic registration process. And their frequently asked questions would have everything that you need to know, especially around commissions and payments, which I think that is what you'll be most interested in. So anyway, once you get your link, come back to your Slideshare presentation now. At the ending, type something like conveniently book your entire trip right here and paste your affiliate link. This is mine. So if somebody downloaded this presentation and after they saw the London Eye and they looked at the video here and ShrinkMe, where you would have gotten money for those clicks, where it says conveniently book your entire trip here, it then takes them to Booking.com, where they book their trip and you earn a commission as a result of that. When you finish with that, just hit File, Download, Microsoft PowerPoint. Then head back over to Slideshare, hit Upload, select files to upload, grab that presentation that you just downloaded, Give it a brief description. Mine is top 6 places to visit in London. Choose your category. Mine in this case is travel. Privacy is public. Tags, travel destinations, places to visit, London. Title is top 6 places that you must visit in London. If you're not a robot, then you click I'm not a robot. And when that's finished, you then hit publish. Now, if you like videos like this where you can possibly earn a big commission from somebody actually booking a trip, then you're going to want to check out this video next, where I talk about how you can do that, but you're actually going to create some travel videos very easily, which could possibly lead to some great rewards. So check that out.